Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius for the year 2021 for next year. I hope everyone is doing well. As you know, this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Aquarius. In the past position, we have the Emperor clarified by the Empress. In the obstacle position, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by Death. In the advice from Spirit position, we have the Sun clarified by the Five of Swords. In the first part of 2021 position, we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. In the second part of 2021, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Swords. Definitely in the past position, you have the Emperor and the Empress cards both together in combination. That actually happens very rarely. Both of these are major arcana cards. The Empress is number 3, so it actually comes first, and the Emperor is number 4. It comes after the Empress. But these are major arcana cards, and when you get major arcana cards, that is a significant message. And of course, both of these cards complement each other. The Emperor, he's someone who has authority, he's strict, he's a willful ruler, he defends, he protects. He could, signify like a father figure, a boss figure in your life. It could also have your energy as well attached to it. But it definitely for most of you was somebody that provided security for you in the past. Now, the Empress also is all about abundance. She's very authoritative as well, but she likes kind of luxury. She likes little pleasures as well. She's all about home and family. So both of these cards kind of have this dual energy to them, because the Emperor is far more strict and he kind of is more militaristic like, whereas the Empress is very feminine and warm and kind and nurturing as well. So this combination here points to the duality of life. You have life, you have death, you have night, you have day, you have hunger, you have satisfaction, you have love, you have hate. All those things together kind of signify what life is all about. You cannot have one without the other. And of course, being these major arcana cards, this combination provided a really strong foundation for you from which you continue to benefit today, because both the Emperor and the Empress provide security, but they focus on security on the inside, feeling confident in your own ability, feeling confident in your own skills and knowledge and experience. All those things that a person feels on the inside are very important, because the more security you feel on the inside, the more security you see on the outside. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have the Two of Pentacles clarified by Death. The Two of Pentacles is a card that is actually really not that significant. It could mean for some of you that you're lacking balance in your life. It could be that you're focusing too much on one thing and not enough on the other, and as a result there's lack of growth and change. But with Two of Pentacles, lack of growth and change is going to be on the smaller scale, because it's not as significant, for example, as death. But it's important to point out that the death here is in the clarifying position, so it is something that's happening around you that is affecting you. It could be that you have friends or close family members, or somebody that you see every day, somebody that you have a strong relationship with. Death suggests that the inevitable is being delayed. for fear of dealing with it. Basically, it's resistance to change, resistance to dealing with, difficult things, dealing with transformation, wanting things to stay as they are, even though they may not be like of service at all. Now, the advice from Spirit is the beautiful Sun card, which is all about being confident. The Divine Spirit here suggests you want to focus on the positive and spread the positive. Focus on kind of being confident in your own ability, and remember that you do have a lot of experience behind you. You do have a lot of skills. You do have a lot of know-how. So there's absolutely everything that you have is there for you to succeed. So it's just a matter of putting all of that to practical use. And Aquariuses are really good at being smart. They're very intellectual. So definitely try to focus on the positive as you go through 2021. And it's interesting that it's clarified by the Five of Swords. The main message here is focus on the positive and don't necessarily pay attention to a little bit of conflict that may be going on around you. Make sure that you pick your battles, and make sure that you do remember sometimes you have to take charge of the situation, because there can only be one winner. So it's up to you to differentiate which situations require your interference, and which situations or relationships can be perhaps left a little bit alone. Maybe some distance would be required that kind of brings that relationship to a better level, if you will. But definitely the Five of Swords suggests that only you know what is right for you. So make sure that as you go throughout 2021, there will be situations where you feel a little bit of anxiety and that low vibration energy. It's up to you to sort it out, because the Divine Spirit here suggests that you have everything that you need in order to be successful. Now, in the first part of 2021, we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. Definitely a bit of a tough combination, because both the Seven of Swords has an element of deception in it, an element of mistrusting. It could be that you are better off sort of working alone or going at something alone rather than being around people, because it's clarified by the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is all about departing to calmer waters. It's all about finding yourself in a situation where you basically take yourself and your family and moving towards less conflicting situations or relationships. So getting away from the drama to the peace of mind, trying to find that space where you can heal, where you can practice gratitude as well as forgiveness. That's what the Six of Swords here symbolizes. The Seven of Swords sometimes is actually interpreted as a really great card, kind of taking advantage of the situation and being, going on your way. But I always see the swords as suit of challenges. Usually when you have, because the swords deal with our belief system. They also deal with the intellectual side of things, over analyzing sometimes, trying to figure out what is the best kind of solution to a problem, or what is the best direction to move forward. But the swords always have a cost associated with them. And so even though the Seven of Swords suggests you may be gaining in some ways, and kind of, feeling pretty good, it does suggest that there will be a little bit of negativity around you. So the first part of 2021 is going to have its fair share of anxiety and, worrisome kind of energy. Now, in the second part of 2021, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles is a really great card. I personally love the Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles symbolizes someone who brings a reward for hard work that is kind of done. But clarified by the Ten of Swords, it does suggest that things may not be going as well as you were hoping for them to go at work. So definitely there may be a situation around you at work, because the Ten of Swords is in the clarifying position. There may be a situation around you that is kind of affecting you in a kind of low vibration way. It's up to you to keep your vibration sort of protected from that toxic environment. But definitely 2021 is going to bring a little bit of anxiety, especially by people who are around you. Personally, I think, Aquarius, you're going to be doing quite well, and you're going to be financially stable, secure. I think your family is going to do well, but it does seem like there are going to be people around you who are going to create stress, and as a result, it may kind of spill over onto you. Let's see what energy oracle cards I pulled, and they are, we have action, we have angel of love, and caring connections. Definitely you're surrounded by very, especially in the divine world, there are people, your ancestors perhaps, who really are sending incredible signals your way, messages your way to kind of show their support. You are very much cared for and very much protected in the divine realm, and there are people around you who care about how you're doing. So definitely lean onto those who are who you trust and who are able to provide you with sometimes just simple advice is really important. And the divine here does suggest that you want to take action as far as your relationships, as far as your work situation. A lot more action is required on the inside, on the outside. Definitely make sure that you use that time well. And with the angel of love, this beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. If you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. And the affirmation you may want to write down and put in your pocket and carry throughout the year with you is, I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. A really beautiful card. Let's see what answers from angels I pulled. And we have, within the next few months, trust, and if you believe. Very positive cards. Definitely focus on having that faith, trusting in the universe that things are going to work out as they are supposed to. Remembering that you are where you are supposed to be. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not late for anything. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. It's important to practice and have those trusting sort of exercises in order to remember and have faith in yourself. It's very important. And again, it's sort of reiterated here with the if you believe card. It's sometimes very difficult for people to let go of that attachment to outcome. Sometimes it's hard to remember that the universe is going to take care of things, because we always want to control. We always think that if we don't control everything down to the last detail, things are going to fall apart. They're not. And within the next few months, there's going to be a major change that is going to come to you, and you're going to have to make a major decision that's going to affect you and people that are closest to you. So definitely make sure that you're aware of all these different elements as you go through 2021. Now, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting, and I will see you next time.